Greetings, good people. Welcome back to the channel. All right. Tamar Braxton. Anytime her name is circulating in on the blogs or on social media, it's always wrapped around and intertwined with drama. Why is that? Because Tamar likes to start ish and act like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And it's just getting old. Okay. Apparently, some people are not tired of it. So, what is happening, right? Recently, Tamar Braxton went on to Watch What Happens Live just yesterday, where she pretty much confirmed that the couple that approached her backstage at a show was indeed Kandi and Todd Burrus. All right. Before I get into all that, and Kandi just recently responded on social media, basically called Tamar a liar, which most of us who have sense know Tamar is a liar. Let's go further back. They had their little static on Big Brother, and that was allegedly ironed out. Kandi brought Tamar onto her dungeon tour. Tamar was cutting up behind the scenes, ended up getting the boot. Okay, that's drama there. All right. Kandi went onto a YouTube channel, House of Aaron. She did an interview with House of Aaron right here on YouTube. And the topic of a escape biopic came up, to which Kandi revealed that Carlos King, who was once a producer on Housewives of Atlanta, now he's working with OWN. Carlos has his own podcast, so he's no stranger to the media game, okay? Kandi revealed on House of Aaron's YouTube channel during that interview that Carlos King was the one who bought the rights to Escape's life story and was shopping it around. Okay. Now, you know, Kandi's been in the business for a long time. I'm pretty sure if she made that shocking allegation, she has proof to back it up. All right. So when that hit social media, everyone was blogging and talking about it, right? Tamar Braxton happened to be doing a show. I guess she was back outside at the time. And Carlos King shared a snippet of Tamar's live performance and stated, he captioned the video, Tamar Braxton is back outside, or my girl is back. Tamar shared the post and she wrote her own caption that says something along the lines of, shout out to my boy Carlos King. He ain't got to steal nothing from nobody. So Tamar drew first blood. Tamar then was a guest host on Dish Nation. The topic came up again, to which Tamar said, hey, I don't think Carlos would do that. Carlos ain't got to steal from nobody, yada, yada. Okay. And here we are. Obviously, that rubbed Kandi the wrong way. Tamar Braxton should have done a better job of speaking on a situation that she probably doesn't have any proof for, but I don't expect anything from Tamar other than what she has displayed. All right. So let's get into this article. Tamar Braxton reveals that Kandi Burrus and Todd Tucker is the RHOA couple that allegedly threatened her. That ish really did happen. Now, this is according to the Jasmine brand. Tamar Braxton is a liar. I'm just going to go out and say it. That's how I feel. That's how I can point out many, 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 many instances where Tamar has lied. And Tamar, to me, is a very dangerous individual. I know a lot of people like the neck snapping and the mouth popping, and that's my girl Tay Tay. You like what you like. Tamar is a dangerous individual because Tamar will tell a lie so deep that it could possibly ruin somebody's reputation and get someone in trouble. I used to review Braxton Family Values years ago, and I broke down every single episode, and Tamar's behavior has not changed. Tamar likes to sell this, I'm reformed, I'm changed. Nothing has changed. So according to the article, Tamar Braxton reveals the tea behind her alleged beef with Real Housewives of Atlanta couple. On Sunday, March 19th, singer, reality star Tamar Braxton, Basketball Wives alum Evelyn Lozada, and singer Nivea appeared on an episode of Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live to promote their new dating series, Queen's Court. And I couldn't get beyond the first episode because I can't stomach seeing Tamar on reality TV. The same reality TV that Tamar said ruined her life. Anywho, the article continues. During the show, a fan asked Tamar Braxton to come clean about an IG post that she made 3 months ago alleging a beef with a Real Housewives of Atlanta couple. As previously reported in a series of IG stories, she wrote, I got a story. Y'all want to hear about it? This is what she posted to her IG stories, okay? She continued, I was threatened by a peach. She put a peach emoji, by a peach and a man. Ugh, God. According to Andy Cohen, 54, some fans speculated Bravo's subliminal posts were about Eva Marcel and her husband, or Drew Sidora and her soon-to-be ex-husband. However, Braxton made it clear the posts were not about them, okay? She continued. She says, listen to this. It really did happen. I'm not lying. I'm not looking for attention or drama or anything like that. But that ish really did happen. It was not cute. Now, what 40-something-year-old woman who is telling a story about an alleged threat that took place says, I'm not looking for attention or drama? Because that is Tamar's MO. Attention and drama. Tamar will tell you anything to get attention and drama. And if you've been following her or watching her on Braxton Family Values and on other reality shows, you know what Tamar gives. After Cohen asked if it was Kandi Burruss, Braxton sipped her cocktail, seemingly pleading the fifth. There it is. Childish, just immature. Braxton then added that she thought she and Kandi Burruss got over their drama during their time on Big Brother, and I had no idea. I had no idea Kandi was mad at me. She does things and she never has any idea of what takes place, okay? So, and Andy is messy too. See, Kandi, you better watch out for Andy. I hope you got a backup plan for your backup plan. Because I just feel like Andy been playing in Kandi's face for a very long time. And Kandi is not one of my favorites on the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise at all. Okay? But we're not going to discredit Miss Kandi and play in her face like she's some kind of chump. Okay? Now, after the episode aired, Tamar took to Twitter to address users who claimed that she went in on Kandi on live television. She wrote, before y'all start, I left the situation alone, but the fact is Kandi and Todd wanted to fight me, period. Now Kandi and Todd wanted to fight you, right? The story done taking all types of turns, twists and turns. She says that there was witnesses and JR came to the next show to check Todd, and she nor he won't address it because how do you defend that? The facts are the facts, though. I'm off it. You know what I find interesting? Whenever Tamar claims that someone has done her wrong, because it's always somebody else, no one ever comes to her defense to co-sign anything that she says. She says there were witnesses there. So you mean to tell me Todd threatened you, because now the story has changed to Todd threatened to fight her, right? And it's wrong for a man to step to a woman, right? And no one saw Todd confronting you and stepped in? You had to wait till the next show and JR had to quote unquote confront Todd? The singer also addressed another fan who wished she ignored the question to refrain from being problematic. Braxton said, I answer the question like everyone else does. I'm not scared of anyone or the truth. Y'all don't want me to say nothing because that's not her narrative on TV. Sounds like jealousy to me. It's been months and she addresses everything and everyone. Why not this? Doesn't that sound like a child screaming for attention? I welcome them both to speak on it and lie. First of all, Tamar, yes, you could have answered the question. You could have bypassed the question, but because you like attention, I didn't expect you to. Andy knew exactly who the couple, who the couple was. And again, I think Andy be playing in Kandi's face. And I really hope that Kandi is paying attention to how Andy is playing in her face. Okay. Now, on Monday, March 20th, Braxton seemingly tired of the social media back and forth. She took to Instagram Live to share with her fans the details behind what caused the feud with her, Kandi, and Todd. Now, according to Braxton, following a concert, she bumped into Kandi. I'm going to play the video. I want to read this because I can't stomach too much of Tamar. So I'll just read some of this and then I'll play the video so you guys can see it in its entirety. According to Braxton, following a concert, she bumped into Kandi in the hallway where things escalated. She said, I'm like, hey, boo, that phony-ish. So not only are you defending Carlos, which you have every right to do, but I don't think it never just stops with Tamar just giving a statement. I guarantee Tamar was probably going around Atlanta and talking about Kandi and Todd to whoever will listen. Okay, because it seems like a lot of people distance themselves from Tamar after a while. Where are these witnesses that saw this? Why is no one coming to your defense? Why is no one co-signing this? Anyway, so she said she saw Kandi basically, and she went up to her, phony, and was like, hey, boo. And she said she went to give her a hug. And Kandi basically, in true Taurus fashion, shout out to all my Tauruses, in true Taurus fashion, Kandi looked at her and says, I ain't effing with you. And Tamar's like, I'm like, what? Thinking she's kidding. And she's like, I ain't effing with you. You got to watch when Tamar tells the story. So she alleged that Kandi said, you said that ish. You said that when about Carlos King was foul. Tamar claims that she forgot about it. Okay. You ever notice when Tamar tells a story, she's always the calm one in the story. And I'm like, I'm just working on myself and I'm trying to change. And, what level do you want to take it to? You got to see this. You absolutely positively have to see this. So without further ado, we are going to Tamar's IG page because of course she left this up. Of course she did. This is going to get a lot of views. Mind you, Tamar Braxton has a new song out. I think she has a single out. And also she's doing her press tour for this Peacock show, The Queen's Court. All right. Whatever. Watch at your own risk. All right, let's get into this video. Like to hear it. Here you go.
Anything else to do with me. Okay. So weeks go by, 4 or 5 weeks go by, and we all have a concert together. And I'm leaving my dressing room to go to my dancer's dressing room to bring them their new clothes. And I see Kandi in the hallway. And I'm like, hey, boo. And I give her a hug, whatever. And she just look at me and she's like, I ain't fucking with you. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking she's kidding. Like, I'm for real thinking she's kidding. And she's like, I ain't fucking with you. I'm like, what happened? She like, oh, well, you said that shit you said about Carlos King was foul. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I honestly, truly forgot about it. Right? And I'm like, listen, I didn't mean no harm. I wasn't trying to, go against you or nothing like that.
Mind you, I wish I had the post. She says she meant no harm and she wasn't trying to go against her. Remember what I said. Carlos King posted a video of Tamar's live show and said, my B is back outside. Tamar reposted Carlos's post on her stories and she captioned it, shout out to my boy Carlos. He ain't got to steal nothing from nobody. So you didn't mean no harm? Here she go with her lies.
It's, just what I just explained to y'all. Like, I just feel like my responsibility is a little bit different. I ain't trying to call nobody publicly a liar when I don't know the whole story. I'm not comfortable with it. And she was like, nah. You said. And I'm like, sis, listen.
And then another thing, I hate listening to people. You can always tell when somebody's lying. You can detail everything. Why can't you remember what Kandi said? She just stood there and said, you said. What did she say? What are the words that came out of Kandi's mouth?
If I offended you, I am so sorry. Like,
When you start an apology with if, you're not apologizing. If I offended you, you intentionally tried to be. This is the problem with her. She always trying to be funny. And when somebody call her out, oh my God, you're attacking me. Clown behavior.
Like, I wasn't coming from that. I thought, man, you made up at Big Brother. I wasn't coming for you. It's nothing like that. I really, truly, humbly apologize. And plus, I sent her a DM. And I said, I sent you a DM when your fans was coming to my page. This was a while ago. And I was just trying to let you know that, I wasn't trying to be, malicious or nothing like that.
Lies.
Nah. But you said, and you did, and then you doubled down. And
you know why Tamar can't tell you what Kandi said? Because she wasn't standing there calm listening. That's how Tamar was acting. Kandi probably wasn't acting like that. You have not completed one coherent sentence of what Kandi said. What other words did she say besides you? So you mean to tell me Kandi was standing there saying, you said? That's what she was saying? Okay, Tamar. I'm over this shit.
Put it in your story. I said, listen, Kandi, I'm not trying to go there with you. We in the middle of this hallway.
Lies.
And now by this time, people swarming around. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
I'm like, We ladies, we shouldn't be doing this. We can go in my dressing room. Yeah, before I take it to the next level. Now, everybody know, I ain't really here for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool and I'm safe. But I do know how to whip her ass.
Whatever, Tamar.
And I don't do that because I don't condone violence at all, right? And I'm like, well, what's the name of the level you want to take it to? Like, what, you want to fight? Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. You said he did steal from us. Right? And I'm like, she is really serious right now. I'm like, all right, like, don't do that. First of all, I'm from Baltimore. We're not going to do that. You know what I mean? And I'm telling
You're not from Baltimore. Another lie.
her again, it's my 4th time apologizing. I am so sorry if this offended you, right? I wasn't trying to be malicious towards you. Now I'm saying this again. This is in the hallway. I'm saying this again. Nah. I mean, bucking. And I'm like,
if she was bucking at you, you from Baltimore. Why you wasn't bucking back? Right.
Get to the point where I'm like, look, dog, this is not Atlanta Housewives. I'm not getting paid to sit up here and argue with you like this. I'm about to go sing everybody on this bill under the table. I can't argue with you right now. Like, I finna do all that. And then I am trying to completely de-escalate the situation. It's giving bobs and cackling and cacklings. And like, then Tadina comes up and like, he comes and get her.
You heard what she said? She said Tadina comes up. He comes and gets her. Now let me stop. I'm going to stop. And I know I'm pausing a lot, but it's for a reason. See, I don't like when women do this. I don't like when anybody does this. Like, I know on Housewives when Nene told Peter to stay out of women's business and he was called Patricia. I didn't find that shit funny. Because if a man was to misgender a woman or call her a male name, everybody would be having kittens. So see, this is what I'm saying. The immaturity. Tamar likes to run her mouth, just like her sister said. You like to run your mouth behind, when you feel safe, but you won't say nothing to no one's face. Why are you calling that man Tadina? This proves how immature she is. I don't find anything funny about Tamar's behavior. This over exaggeration, this ghetto, ignorant behavior, a lot of y'all find cute, and that's fine, but I don't. I don't think it's funny at all. I think Tamar is immature, and Tamar has been proven time and time again to be a liar. But you call him Tadina. Now, what if he would have called you something that you didn't like or something derogatory? It wouldn't be funny then, right?
And he says something to her, and then he looks at me in my face. Y'all can believe this shit or not. Nigga look at me in my face and go, you know what it is. Oh.
So that's a threat? He comes, you see how many times the story shifted? It was an Atlanta housewife approached her with her husband. Then it went to Todd threatened her, and how dare he step to a woman. You just said he came to get his wife. He looked you in your face and said, you know what it is, and left. But again, Tamar is not telling the full story because, again, according to her, all Kandi said was you said. And you see how she's trying to make herself seem so calm, cool, and collected in the story? She's full of shit, and she has been for a very long time. A lot of y'all just don't care.
What? Now, this is a dude. I don't care. Listen, y'all don't see me grow up on the Braxton's. Y'all done see me go at it with my sisters. Y'all done see me, kind of like sporadically go at it with Lonnie. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the truth is, in real life, I'm really a peaceful person. You know what I mean? And I like to have fun and I laugh.
No, you're a punk. You run your mouth, and when somebody calls you out on your foolishness and they don't back down from you, you cower and you hide and you become a victim. You're not a peaceful person. You start trouble everywhere you go. You create chaos and discord. You insert yourself in stuff. You're a peaceful person, but you just call Todd Tadina. There's nothing peaceful about you. You're a punk. And punks usually jump up to get beat down. But go ahead, girl. Continue with your lies.
And play jokes all the time. And so the thing is with me is that me and Kandi, or me and another female, can argue all day long. But when it comes to dudes in another woman's face to physically threaten them and
when did Todd physically threaten to harm her? You said he took his wife away. He came to get his wife to probably lead his wife away from you, because why are you even arguing with the help? Let's keep it a buck, because Kandi helped you out. You're the help, Tamar. I don't care how well some people think you can sing. And yeah, I'm going in on Tamar because, like I said earlier, Tamar's a dangerous woman. She's told so many lies on people, and people fall for her antics. How did he physically threaten you? You still can't tell us what Kandi said. You know what it is, looking you up and down and saying you know what it is a threat. See, there you go, lying on people. Oh, there's more, y'all.
Harm them. That's when the line is drawn. That's when it's like, oh, it's not about her perception on TV. It's not about, where we have known her to be on her reality life years ago. Because remember, I ain't been on reality TV for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you was you're on a show, a Peacock show. Y'all was filming not too long ago. What do you mean you haven't been on reality TV for a long time? Before that, you was on The Surreal Life. What are you talking about?
That's okay. I get it. But it's no reason for a man to ever step to a woman.
Yeah.
Period.
If need be, yeah.
And the fact is, that is what happened. And the other fact is, I wasn't trying to bring nothing up, but, now that I'm on, Peacock and Bravo, I went to Andy's show, he's a good friend of mine. We cool. You know what I mean? He asked me about it because one of the fans asked me about it. And I wasn't trying to bring it up. And I wasn't trying to bring no drama my way because I am not on that. So it's like, I answered the question. I tried to deflect from it. And here we are. But what I'm not going to stand for is people saying, what did I do for a man to ever step to me? Period.
Yo, the woman, I can't listen to her bullshit no more. I'm sorry. Y'all can go to her channel and watch the rest. I thought I would be able to play this whole thing. You literally just said he came over there to get his wife and looked at you and said, you know what it is, and walked off. When did he threaten you? See, this is what I mean about her being dangerous. Why are you lying and saying that this man threatened to physically harm you? When? What did he say? Girl, I hope they sue you. Let me see if JR's part will come up in here. Because apparently JR confronted Todd.
Okay. Sorry. And yeah, Evelyn's too. And maybe the reason why we had beef in the first place because that was mean as fucked me on tour.
See, there she go lying again. The reason why you got yourself kicked off on the tour because you decided to bring drama to Escape and Monica and all of them. They were on tour. You brought drama to the tour. That's why they gave you the boot. Nobody was mean. You lying.
Very similar to how y'all see this SWV stuff panning out.
Bye, Tamar. This girl is a whole lie and a half of another one, child. Let's move this along. So this was her talking or whatever. We saw that already. So Kandi took to social media to basically subliminally say that Tamar is a voluntary victim. Okay. This is a scene from the Addams Family where the girl in the orange bathing suit was supposed to be the girl drowning. So she said, I'll be the victim. She jumps in. Help me, save me, save me. And Wednesday was supposed to jump in and save her. All right. Look how nasty Tamar got. Just look. She posted this to her stories. I am the victim when your man steps to a woman. Sounds like an abused woman to me. To see nothing wrong with that. I hope he's not beating your ass. I pray for your healing. Now see, this is somebody who talks like this is somebody who probably can fight. This is Tamar's problem. She says, now you're insinuating that Kandi is a battered woman? Yeah, but, Tamar's so innocent, right? She's so innocent. Anyway. So Tamar claimed, and so did JR claimed, that he confronted Todd. It was in the video. He says, I went up to him and he immediately apologized. This picture right here doesn't prove anything to me. We don't hear any audio. We don't see anything where words are exchanged. We don't know the temperature of this picture. This is just a still shot. This means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Tamar goes on to say, I'm done talking about it. Obviously, it happened. Kandi wants to deflect and condone her man's behavior by calling me a victim, shaking my head. It's abusive and disrespectful, and it's never okay for a man to step to a woman. Fans don't have to agree, period. Everyone have a nice day. God is so good. Watch, yada, yada. So now Todd stepped to you and threatened you. You see what I mean about Tamar being dangerous? What did that man say to threaten you when he looked and said, you know what it is? See, we don't even know what Kandi said because Tamar didn't say what Kandi said. I don't like that. First, it was Vince. Then it was what's the guy's name? David. You said that David did all of these things to you, and I'm not saying he did or didn't. I don't know. You see how easy that is, Tamar? When you don't know something, you say, I don't know. But you went on to say how great of a man he was. See, Tamar likes to pull this victim card. And I'm telling you, a liar like Tamar, dangerous. This video is getting too long. I don't like Tamar at all. I don't. And if you've been here long enough where you watch me review Braxton Family Values, I always give my reasons why. I don't like her behavior. And she's very, very dangerous because I'm telling you, she will lie. She will lie. She will lie. Jason Lee was hosting The Breakfast Club. He is the guest host this week, and they talked about this story. Now, Jason Lee says that he feels that Kandi is a bully because she was rude to one of his staff members, okay? DJ Envy and Charlamagne, they weren't buying it. A lot of people don't feel that Kandi is a bully. Jason and Tamar are friends, so someone said nothing to see here, and that is true. We saw Tamar host one of the reunions on Zeus not too long ago with Jason Lee. She says she hasn't done reality TV in a long time, and you always all over reality TV. Just lying, oozing, coming out your pores. And then I saw this, okay? They have a show coming up April 1st. I don't know. April 1st is April Fool's, so we don't know. And I do notice that Escape and Monica are co-headlining this show, okay? If you watch Queens of R&B, then you kind of caught that joke. So I wonder if Kandi is going to kick her off the show. She don't want it with Monica. Miss Tamar, I don't think she wanted with Gunica. All right, so Kandi was recently on her Amazon Live, and let's listen to what she had to say. Like to hear it? Here it go.
Everybody's wanting to know about the beef, about the beef. Mm-hmm. The only thing I'll say right now is, simply that's not true. My husband never said nothing to her. He did not threaten her or none of that. So that's why I was like, I don't even want to address that on Amazon Live.
She says she ain't addressing it on Amazon Live. That's right, Kandi. Don't mess up the bag. But I'm pretty sure that she will address it on her YouTube channel. Continue.
She and I did have words, but he did. So that's why I was like, yeah. Some people like to twist things a little bit, but we can talk about it later on a different platform or not. Anyway.
Personally, I don't think that Kandi should address Tamar unless Tamar is writing her a check. Tamar, promote your song and your Peacock show by yourself. No free promo, Kandi. I don't think you should address anything. So this comment I found interesting. Him stepping in to pull his wife away and telling Tamar something along the lines of, you know what it is not him threatening her. Sounds like he was saying, you know what you said, so stand on it. Now let me get my wife before she go upside your head. But Tamar is very dramatic, so I believe she believes she was threatened. No, Tamar is dramatic, but don't confuse being dramatic with a liar. I'm dramatic. I'm not a liar. They're two separate things. Yes, they can coexist, but not only is Tamar dramatic, Tamar is a liar. And no, I was not there. But based on Tamar's track record, I'm more inclined to believe that Tamar is exaggerating. Not even exaggerating. She's flat out lying. it's true. A man pulling his wife away saying, you know what it is not a man stepping to you, threatening you. See, this is, people like her. There are women who actually have been threatened by men, physically harmed by men, and here you are wanting to lump your foolishness that you started. You started this. You started all of this and refused to take accountability for it. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Let me go down memory lane real quick. Y'all remember when Tamar was on The View and she decided to stick her nose into a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with her, and that was K. Michelle coming forward and telling her story about how she had to endure abuse from the producer, Memph Hitz, who Toya Johnson was dating at the time. Okay, Toya is Lil Wayne's ex-wife, Rajane's mama, right? Nothing to do with Tamar. And Tamar used to be cool with Tiny, maybe not Monica, but Tiny, Toya. She used to be cool with all of them. Funny how they don't fool with her no more, and she ended up getting into an argument with Toya. Anyway, Tamar decided to go online and call, and Rashida used to be cool with Rashida too. Rashida didn't believe her. Tamar decided to jump into something that she had no affiliation with, nothing to do with her, and called K. Michelle a liar. Same thing with the situation with Kandi and Carlos King. And then what ended up happening? K. Michelle embarrassed her, talked about her looks. Tamar decided to go onto the reel and cry like she's some victim. How dare you call K. Michelle a liar when this woman is telling her abuse story and you don't know if it's the truth or not? How about you just not say anything? And then years later, guess who came out and admitted that K. Michelle was telling the truth? Memph Hitz himself. He admitted to being physically abusive to K. Michelle. But how come Tamar didn't retract any of her statements or say anything? Nothing, right? See, y'all think this behavior is cute. Tamar is a danger to herself. That's why a lot of people distance themselves from her. She think that this neck snapping, popping, acting ignorant is cute. She's childish and immature. And I don't have any sympathy for Tamar. Tamar is the root cause of all of her issues and the drama that she has with people. Point blank, period. Those are my opinions. Those are my thoughts. What I want you to do is share yours in the comments below. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. I love you for watching, as always. Until next time, peace.